Friends and so many fans remembering them tonight. That's Nightly News for this Monday. I'm Tom Yamas. Thanks so much for watching. Tonight and always, we're here for you. Good night.
KUAM TV8, home of the Milan Cortina Olympics. Coverage begins February 6th, 2026. KUAM News headlines are presented by Calvo's Insurance, protecting Micronesia for 85 years. Matson and the Adagi Itano program. Apply at matson.com and McDonald's of Guam. I'm loving it.
KUAM News Primetime. The homeless crisis in the heart of the island's capital is growing and it's impacting local businesses still in recovery. I'm Mitsuki Hirayama with more from Hagåtña.
And 2 public media organizations have been awarded over $680,000 to keep them afloat while the search for long-term funding solutions continues.
And Guam Guardsmen give the ultimate sign of respect for a fallen hero who made the ultimate sacrifice.
Hafa and good evening. Welcome to KUAM News Primetime. I'm Destiny Cruz-Lingus. Thanks for ending your day with us. Well, from encampment storefronts to tourist hotspots, the homeless crisis is visible throughout the island's capital, and it's impacting local businesses. Community members are speaking out on the issue, hoping to shed light and bring awareness, especially during the holidays. Mitsuki Hirayama reports. In the heart of Hagåtña, a handful of people experiencing homelessness can be seen taking refuge near the steps of the cathedral. Behind the church, a separate group is camped out under a tree, and just a few feet away, tourists are seen taking photos at the I Love Guam sign. These images underscore the growing homeless crisis that residents have seen slowly building in the island's capital.
We can just drive by and see it. You know, you see people sitting on steps, some people starting to gather all their belongings in front of different places. And, you know, it's something that you can't not see.
Deanna Gumutautau is an administrative assistant at the Hagåtña Mayor's office who grew up in a central village.
I remember growing up, there were always homeless individuals or people experiencing homelessness. And to my memory, those times I never recalled seeing them doing anything disruptive.
She says they've long been part of the community, helping to clean up trash and keep an eye out for their neighbors. It's only recently that she's been hearing of incidents like theft and obstruction of businesses in the area.
What we're starting to notice, I think, at least in my opinion, all the disruptiveness is coming from people that aren't originally from here. So maybe they're coming in from other places or they're just passing through. And I noticed that's something that's causing an issue.
Across from Adaloop, there's a homeless encampment that's been impacting local business, Carabao Brewing, according to owner Ben Johnson.
You know, right next to the river, next to us, there's starting to get a pretty big homeless encampment. Started with one guy, and I think now there's 3 or 4 guys living down there. And they've mostly been harmless, but you know, we're trying to create a kind of a retail space around here, a comfortable space for people to come with their families.
He says the encampment makes customers nervous. There was even an incident last week with one of their female employees.
A gentleman just wandered in and he was kind of staring and I don't know if he was casing the joint or what he was really looking at, but it was finally someone who was outside, you know, came in and brought it to the attention, and she approached him, and as she approached him, he started grabbing things off a shelf and asking her questions. And then as we were trying to get him out, just go back outside, he ended up trying to grab her and whatnot. So she was very scared.
On top of the safety concerns on both sides, Johnson is worried of the impacts it could have on the recovering tourism industry.
As you know, tourism kind of increases down here. We got more coffee shops, we have slow walks, so we're starting to see a little more foot traffic down here. And you know, I feel there's going to be some harmful interactions at some point. We haven't seen really any in front of our place other than a little bit of probably wild behavior. We had someone trying to ride our Carabao one day after he was, staring in the window, and there were people sitting at a table. So just kind of uncomfortable situations, I think, especially if you're a visitor to the island.
Meantime, shelter capacity on Guam is strained. Catholic Social Services Guma San Jose and Dededo says they have a wait list that's long year-round. As of December, there are 15 families with children, 2 men, and 10 women waiting to get in. Plus, the larger Tamaning Emergency Shelter closed operations last year, and officials have said the Anigua Shelter for women and children has been nearing completion the past year, but no word yet on when it will open.
I don't know where else they'd go. I don't know of any place specifically for them to go. I mean, I know there's places that will help feed them and get clothing and basic hygiene items, but I don't know where else would they go.
I've been down on my luck too, and I understand that people need a place to stay, and they need a safe place to stay. And I don't know how as a community we figure out how to do it, but it's definitely something that I think we should bring more light to, especially around the holiday season.
Mitsuki Hirayama, KUAM News.
In other news, PBS Guam and Guam Educational Radio Foundation, or KPRG-FM, have been awarded major national funding aimed at helping public broadcasters navigate unprecedented financial challenges. Both stations receive support through the Public Media Bridge Grant, a nationwide initiative designed to assist stations facing the loss of corporation for public broadcasting funding. The one-time infusion of funding is intended to help stations maintain essential public media services, strengthen operational sustainability, and continue offering free educational and cultural programming. PBS Guam was awarded just over $538,000, while KPRG-FM received nearly $150K. In a joint statement, PBS Guam General Manager Ina Carrillo and KPRG-FM Executive Director Christopher Hartig said, "We remain committed to serving the people of Guam with free, high-quality programming that informs, educates, and inspires." Carrillo then emphasized the ongoing financial strain in her own statement, noting, quote, "This one-time grant doesn't fix our structural funding crisis. It simply buys us time. We still need a permanent, reliable funding source to ensure Guam's only public media stations can survive long-term." Nevertheless, the award underscores the continued importance of trusted local public media for the people of Guam and the Marianas. And in education news happening tonight, the Guam Education Board is holding its regular board meeting with several key items expected to drive the discussion. On the agenda, board members will review proposed amendments to board policies, consider options for a permanent site for the Fenizac Chamorro Medium Immersion Program, and receive GDOE's Head Start report for the month of December. Additional items and an executive session are also scheduled as part of the evening's proceedings. The complete meeting agenda is available online at KUAM.com, and KUAM will bring you full coverage and highlights from the meeting Wednesday night on primetime. This past weekend, just before daybreak, service members from the Guam National Guard took to the streets in Barrigada for a Fallen Heroes Run, maintaining their double-time pace en route to the home of the family of the late U.S. Army Sergeant Samson Mora, who died in 2008 after being injured while doing his duty in Afghanistan. The company of citizen soldiers honored the sergeant's Gold Star family, offered their support, condolences, and prayers, and unending respect for the ultimate sacrifice made by this Guam defender.
To accept this token of appreciation for all your support. We wish you a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
time for a quick break. You're watching KUAM.
This holiday season, the magic is near. In every aisle, it's crystal clear. From decor that dazzles, to toys that bring joy, to sweet little treats for each girl and boy. Lights that sparkle, gifts from the heart, it all comes together at Kmart.
While all the Whos of Whoville were laughing and eating, the Grinch from his lair started plotting and scheming. He thought to himself, how can I ruin their holiday meals? They'll truly despise dill pickle seasoning on fries. They're all in for shocks when I stitch them odd socks. So if you want to experience the Grinch's new meal, you can head to McDonald's and show him how you feel. The new Grinch meal, now at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Now it pays to spread the Better Together experience. With our brand new referral program, you can earn up to $150 in account credits for every referral you bring in. That's right, family, neighbors, friends, even your coworkers. Just pass them your account name and account number. When they sign up for Docomo Pacific service and drop your info, cha-ching! Credit applied. So spread the word and start stacking those savings. Additional conditions may apply. Docomo Pacific, we're better together.
All right, well, Hagåtña is ready to shine this holiday season. Acting Governor Josh Tenorio is inviting the community to Skinner Plaza this Wednesday, December 17, for the lighting of the Capitol and the 4th Annual Governor's Christmas Light Parade. The lighting ceremony begins at 6:30 p.m., followed by the parade at 7. This year's theme, Half a Day Holidays Christmas in Paradise, celebrates island traditions and the spirit of Christmas on Guam. Government of Guam agencies and community partners will fill the parade route, and families can enjoy a festive vendor village with food, gifts, and holiday activities for all ages. And Isla Digital Radio on KUAM is keeping the spirit of Chamorro Christmas alive near and far. This holiday season, enjoy cherished Chamorro and locally produced Christmas carols streaming 24 hours a day through January 1st on KUAM.com and the KUAM News app. Listeners can also tune in to the traditional Vena to the Christ Child Nubenin Ininu, streaming nightly at 5:45 p.m. for 9 nights beginning December 17. Presented by the Valley of the Ladia and the Guam Bus, this special seasonal lineup celebrates the holiday traditions we hold so dear. So gather the family, sing along, and welcome Isla into your home this Christmas season. Tune in all season long via KUAM.com or the KUAM News app. Viva!
Look at your world at home. Here's an uplifting view of the holiday lights setup at Santa Barbara Catholic School.
KFC. Celebrate the holidays with KFC Hot and Spicy Chicken and Honey Hot Wings Holiday Feast.
Bringing back our best ones through the years.
All that deliciousness for just $39.95.
KFC, it's finger licking good.
Don't need a work break, keep the smile on your face. The moments you can't replace, and I'll be around. Whoa, you can count on me.
takes you, we're always here for you. Calvo's Insurance. Count on us for life.
And you have represented Tonowas really, really well. What do you got for us today?
Now we're gonna do a 800 meter individual. So it's a great opportunity to compete with those athletic. I don't know who's the strongest one. They're gonna try to beat me. I'm so glad that we have all my teammates and my coaches and my supporters over there. And my mom's was over there. It was a great.
How many of you are there from Tonowas today? You guys got a lot.
We got a lot. We have a lot of. What is it? I think we got 60 of us.
60, okay.
Yeah. And
how long have you been training?
It's like 6 months. 6 months, including this December.
Okay, and then you're running the 800 meters today, but you actually run like a lot of different events and everything.
Yes,
like that.
I did everything. Yeah.
Okay, so what other events are you running, or what other events do you run?
So I'm gonna do. I already did 100 meters. Now it's 400. I'm gonna do 200 also and a 400.
Okay.
And a medley to everything.
We're here to make us get stronger, our team, and we're here to have fun today. Even last week for our miles run here, it was kind of fun to learn how we're doing today.
Okay, how close is the team here from Fight Trip?
Really close because we've been practicing so long.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys gonna get some medals today?
We'll see.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
All right. So how much do you rely on your brothers and sisters, your family here from Tonawasa? Because you guys have such a loving spirit and everything like that. How much is them cheering you on every single second?
Yes,
how much does that mean to you?
I really love every single time. I depend on them. And what should I say to make it more sense?
Okay, hey, you guys proud of your boy, Norris?
Yeah. Yeah, they support me and we agree each other for train hard. And this is how we are. We're gonna compete.
And it's about family all the way, right?
Yes.
How well do all of you guys get along well as sisters? Because like relay, everybody has to be locked together and everything. So.
Very well.
How long have you guys known each other?
We just met this year.
Okay. Hey, well, good luck to you guys. And I saw you guys training out there. You guys look good.
Thank you.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you.
And even though this is a competition, I mean, it's all about brotherhood. It's all about everybody coming together.
It's all about community, having a good time, and at the same time trying to see who excel in the different competitions that are around. But
okay, now that having been said,
yeah.
Tonowa said that they plan to get like a lot of medals.
Yeah. Well, right
Oman
now
said they're going to do really good.
It looks like White is doing really good in the sprints. Tonowas and Fefen usually come up with the distance running.
Okay.
But right now we're looking at a lot of Whites for both men and women.
Very good.
A lot of White from water.
Okay.
Dominating the sprints.
Here we go.
Thank you. Yeah.
Now, for a limited time, get our largest pizza at our lowest price. Just $9.99 for our classic New York-style pizza. It's 30% larger than our large, and at only $9.99 for carryout. Don't wait. Order now at your Island Pizza Hut.
Sometimes parenting can be hard. What should I be doing? The Guam Early Learning Council includes partners who can provide you with early childhood services and supports. We are here to assist. For resources and information, simply call 311 Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., excluding holidays. Early connection can change everything.
Giving Every Tuesday is brought to you by Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, One Love.
Half a day, everybody. When it comes to the season of giving, Giving Tuesday is particularly significant, but when it comes to Our Lady of Purification Parish down here in the beautiful village of Maina, giving, Julie, is truly the spirit of the people here. So thank you for having me at your parish once again.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for coming over.
Okay, and of course, Major Eric Tumali, who is one of the hardest working men this holiday season with the Salvation Army here. Is Major, always good to see you, and happy holidays to you and your team.
Happy holidays to you, Jason, and to all your audience.
Okay, so the star of the show literally is this wonderful assembly of clothes, canned goods, dried food, Julie, that the parish has raised to help the Salvation Army so that they can do their very charitable work.
Yes. Well, yes, on behalf of Our Lady of Purification, Monsignor Ruben Espino, the Maina Parish community, it gives us great joy to be able to present these items to the Salvation Army. This year, it is with Salvation Army. We try to do as much as we can to spread the wealth, but we're very proud and glad that we could share this with you today.
Okay, and Major, the trucks that you guys use are going all over the island, from Jigo to Humatak, even here in Maina and everything. The odometer on your trucks must be crazy because you guys are all over the place getting these wonderful donations for our community.
Yeah, on behalf of the Salvation Army, I will accept the donations from Our Lady of Purification with gratefulness. Thank you for this opportunity to collaborate with the parish, and we're so grateful once again to KUAM Care Force who've been helping us to help others.
Okay, and Major, you and your lovely wife have been here now for more than a year, and Julie, of course, you know, we teach, especially here in Maina, we like to teach the young people about our island virtue of Inafa Maulek, is taking care of our neighbors, and a lot of the goods that were collected here were from young people here in the village and everything like that. So that message, very positive, is not lost, and that's such a wonderful thing to see.
Yeah. Yes, it's very true. The great thing about this is, you know, Thanksgiving is not just an annual event, right? So it gives us great joy, like I mentioned, that we can do this, and hopefully we can even do this more often, not just annually, but, you know, more often, because Thanksgiving is a year-round event.
And I love how you said that, because it is written in the good book, and, you know, we are in the house of the Lord right now, is give thanks with a grateful heart. That's a very, very important part. So, Major, where are the donations that the wonderful people here of Maina, where are they going to go to help?
Well, we have a food pantry that serves every Wednesday, and we also have food deliveries to the mayor's offices. So it will go to the people in need in our community island, community members, and people can come to our Tijan office, or they can contact the mayor's offices, as one of our initiative is we deliver food bags to every mayor's offices. So we're so grateful for this partnership. We're so grateful for this opportunity that we can serve together.
Yes, sir. Well, I was mentioning, you know, the Salvation Army's trucks that have been going around. The staffers and the team members at the Salvation Army, the volunteers that are off camera right now, these guys are getting a workout because they are lifting a lot of very, very heavy bags. So, boys, to you and your teams, thank you very much. They're off there. Thank you guys, man. We appreciate you guys. And Julie, Major, we love this time of season. Just seeing what you're doing is so inspiring for the rest of our community. So, thank you, Insi Dusmasi.
Absolutely. And Merry Christmas to you, everyone.
Major, Merry Christmas.
Thank you, and Merry Christmas.
And as we always say here in Maina, Biba Maina.
Viva!
Viva!
Giving Every Tuesday is brought to you by Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, One Love. News Bites is brought to you by Docomo Pacific Better Together, Fresco Clothing, original custom design apparel of Guam and the Marianas, and the Guam Army National Guard. Live here, serve here. You know, everybody, the holidays is all about friendship, and when it comes to our Pulitzer Prize winning photographer, the incomparable Manny Crisostomo, he extends friendship to each and every one of us as his neighbors, as his family members, as his fellow Guamanians, and we are celebrating 50 years, 5 decades of Manny's absolutely amazing work, taking pictures, capturing moments and everything. So please make sure to check out the UOG Class Lecture Hall on the 17th at 5:30 in the afternoon, because you are going to be able to not only see Manny's work, but also hear the stories behind them. I've run into Manny several times over the years. Really, really great guy. I'm a big fan of his work. All right. I'm also a big fan of the work that the Academy of Our Lady of Guam has always done, 76 years now. They've been educating young women with Catholic doctrine, and they are having a tea event for all alumni. I still say alumni, but alumni. Anyone who graduated from Academy, let's say it that way. You know, my Nina graduated from Academy.
My goddaughter graduated from Academy. My ex graduated from Academy and everything. So much respect for Academy. And if you graduated from there, please make sure to participate. That the sisterhood is a bond that lasts forever. All right, Soja is returning, and we told you, everybody, that you have to make sure to make plans to be at the Leo Palace, because on the 17th, also the same day as Manny Crisostomo's exhibit, you are going to be able to check out the Soja event. And then we have a NBA Game of the Week this week. Who we got, Ricky? Denver Nuggets will be playing in the first game of the doubleheader. Oh, they're playing the Mavs. What's up with Cooper Flag? And then the Rockets and the Clippers. So if you are a fan of West Coast basketball, we got you covered right here on KUAM TV. We've also got you covered for birthdays, which is right now. All right, everybody. Happy birthday to Lavine Cruz Ujoa. Have a great day at work. And everybody needs that shout out. And we'll probably do teppanyaki this weekend. Man, that is the gift that keeps on giving, you guys, for real. Your familia says we love you lots. And happy birthday to you. And hey, you know what? Enjoy that teppanyaki. That's fantastic. Happy birthday number 21 to our babies, Haley and Abby. We love you, says your family, and wish you many more blessings. Love Dada, Mama, and your family. I got to tell you guys, Naomi Atoigui Anderson is having the best week ever, because not only is it her birthday today, but she also opened Pono Hawaiian Grill earlier last weekend. I interviewed her about that. It's fantastic. And Naomi, your shout out says, happy birthday, Mama. Your light, love, and generosity truly make the world a better place. And the way you always show up for our family and friends, no matter the circumstances, amazes and humbles us, reminding us how unbelievably lucky we all are to have you as our mom. The holiday season is already magical, but it's even more special because we get to celebrate the beautiful person you are. This is coming from our very own Nevea, as well as Bert and the Atoigui family. All right, happy birthday, Naomi. And Jarek Hernandez, happy birthday to the extraordinary man, a world-class traveler, and may you be blessed with 365 days of adventure, joy, and incredible experiences ahead. Yes, please. May the Lord continue to guide your path, fulfill your spirit with joy and purpose, and we love you, Jarek. A full slate of amazing birthday celebrants, and we hope each and every one of you want to wish your special someone a happy birthday? Just click the QR code here on your screen or email birthdayclub@kuam.com.
And that's your primetime show. Thanks for watching. We close out the show with a sneak peek of Mount Carmel School gearing up for their Christmas performance underway tonight. Have a safe evening and stay beautiful.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, down. Wanging so
Health, Home, and Lifestyle is brought to you by The Medical City, your trusted partner in health.
Half a day, everybody. I'm Jason Salas. Welcome to Health, Home, and Lifestyle, and it's Tuesday right here on KUAM. I love that message. That's absolutely wonderful for the holiday season. And throughout December, we have amazing stories to help you live a healthy and happy life. Here's what we got for you this week.
House to Home, presented by Remax Diamond Realty.
Half a day and happy holidays, everybody. We hope your family is having a wonderful holiday season. Liz and Gina joined me last week and we were talking about, like what we're thankful for, all the blessings we have. And now we got to roll back and get into some business. But we had a guest this week, and joining us all the way from the Sun Devil State in Arizona is Marilyn McGoffney, and she and her family, or she has lived there since 2019. But Marilyn, we wish to extend our holiday blessings to you and all of your family. And you still got an island home right here. You're as much a part of our community as ever. You never leave Guam.
Guam, like the old saying says, Jason, you can take the island out, you can take the girl out of the island, but you can never take the island out of the girl.
There you go. Okay. Now, for some context, are you Northern Guam, Central Guam, or Southern Guam?
I'm actually Central. I live in Barragata.
Okay, that's particularly Guamanian right there.
Oh, wholeheartedly. One of the kids was asking me. I said, "It's all over my body, in my blood, everything."
There you
I
go.
am Armenian at heart. I speak
Barragad
the
is a
language
wonderful
very
village.
fluently.
And Mayor June Blas would be very happy if I said that right now. So Barragad is a
Oh,
wonderful village.
she and I are the best of friends. I love June.
There you go.
She knows me well.
So Liz and Gina, we're going to talk today about Marilyn's, her own expertise and her experience and everything. We're going to give everybody like a little bit of a economics lesson, right, Gina? So set us up and kind of like set the stage, and because it's the holidays one, set the table, if you would, please. And I know you're really good at making stuffing.
I'll set the table. The reason we invited Marilyn is because I'm not active in social media, but I do get in there and I read the content, and sometimes the content concerns me. I don't always pipe in. I don't think it's always appropriate to pipe in, but it concerned me enough. And I've been talking to Marilyn. I spoke to some other landlords that I know, and some of the content last week was, there sometimes feels like there's a divide. There's military families and what they're able to afford in terms of rents on island. There's local families, and there certainly is a divide in affordability. And that is nobody's fault. It's just economy. But then there's our local families and what they can afford and what's out there. And some of what I was reading last week or the week before was that, it is the fault of the military that our rents are so high. And I've never had that perspective on why the rental prices are the way they are. Rental prices on Guam are driven by the economy and by demand and by availability.
Yeah, to say fault is, well, it's mean and it's a little bit irresponsible because, like you said, I mean, these are naturally occurring phenomenon. These are market dynamics, market forces, and this is the natural progression of things, right?
It is market forces.
I mean, yeah, money goes up and that's not great. I mean, prices go up and that's not great. But I mean, this is the way these things work.
And sometimes they blame the realtors. They say that the realtors are the ones fixing the pricing and that we too are just as responsible, which is, again, not accurate information. The market drives the conditions, and we individually do not have control of the market. Sometimes we wish we had control of the market, but we don't. So anyway.
What we do control is information.
Yes.
And, we give information to tenants that are looking. We give information to landlords. So Marilyn is one of the landlords that we are honored to work with. And we wanted her to give her perspective, and then we want to explain what really drives the market out here. But we wanted to hear from Marilyn because she is a landlord, and she could share her experience.
Yeah, Marilyn, how is business going for you? I guess that's the most obvious question.
I couldn't ask for anything better. Quite honestly, I've been working with RE/MAX, Gina particularly, for many, many years in other areas. And when we decided to move here, only because of Tony's illness and having my son encouraging us to come here, we knew that we needed someone to take care of our house. I mean, something that Tony and I have built together and took care of so dearly. And so we've just been very blessed that we've been able to work with them. And I truly value the need of a property manager. And of course, they were able to find great tenants for us, like in anything else, both in a commercial building that I used to manage. But so what drives the rent? A lot of it is working with, I'm not sure, the military. I've not been home with the military buildup now, but a lot of it is really working with I've worked with military people when I was renting the Apugan condo. Not just what drives the rent is really what the going market rate is. Again, the basic things, supply and demand.
You could drop your price to try and be super competitive, and you wind up shortchanging yourself, or you could make it really high and give yourself a really high profit margin, and then nobody wants to buy from you.
And absolutely, and even when you're a landlord, you need to be able to, when you start, especially if you have a mortgage on the property, you can't, you have to factor in your mortgage payment. You have to factor in your maintenance. You have to factor, there's a lot of other things. So it's not just the mortgage payment that you're considering. You've got some overheads. So those are probably some of the things that landlords have to consider. I've just been very fortunate that, you know, now that I'm up here, we're up here in years, that I don't have that significant because of the fact that, you know, my overheads are very minimal, but I have to maintain the property too.
How difficult is that for you to be able to say, like, you know, I have a tenant, and obviously you have an outsourced partner in Liz and Gina's company in Remax Diamond Realty Guam, but to not physically be here. You know, when do your tenants go through Liz and Gina's company when they have like concerns or they want to report something, or they go to you and then you proxy?
Absolutely. They literally go to I think Frances is the one that's actually handling the property. She is awesome. So they've got a team within the property managers that actually manages rental property, and they work with that. So I work with Frances is the one that I work with. And, you know, so when the tenant has any issues, they literally either go to Frances. I've also got a sister-in-law and a brother-in-law who maintains the yard. So I've just been very blessed. So getting good tenants and keeping and working with them has been of great value. And I don't think I want it any other way. I wouldn't want to manage it long distance because I'm not on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, nothing is free. Everybody's got to survive.
Oh gosh, if email didn't exist, I can only imagine what your long distance bill would be.
Oh gosh, no. And you can, and so at a heartbeat, you've developed a relationship over the years with a property manager that I feel very comfortable. I never question, you know, I have no doubts that building relationships between the landlord and the property manager, if you're working with a property manager. For that matter, if you are working directly with the tenant, building relationship again with the tenant. But the key thing is with the turnovers, you know, it's very difficult to really search out the background of the tenants.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you just don't, okay, we're going to, blah. It's so difficult here, being a tenant here in Arizona. Let me tell you, what the property managers do in Guam is peanuts to what property managers do here in Arizona. From getting referrals from back, it's a lot of detail. Just don't go in and say we're going to rent a property.
Liz, and that's consistent with, you know, because we had like our friend who works for the Remax office over in the Philippines, and he said that, you know, like the environment there is a lot more detailed, and there's a lot of like
every area is different, but in the States they would interview that you have to put in your application. They interview you, they check your credit, they call all your references, and then your application goes before a team to make a decision. Do they want you or not?
Absolutely.
So the stateside process is very difficult. Here on Guam, when we receive the application, of course, we review it. We may do some background checks. Some offices actually do credit checks, but there are free credit checks that sometimes we can look into with the tenant's permission. We don't just go in there and start doing background checks without their permission. But we do have a process here as well. But we don't interview, other than the application process. So it's a little different here, but I think we're pretty good at screening tenants so that our landlords don't have a headache having to deal with tenants that either don't pay rent or, screw up the property.
Did we invent crispy chicken? Nah, we just put it where it belongs, inside burritos and tacos, obviously. Extra saucy. 2 strips, huh? Look at that. Overachieving? Sure, did you ask for it? No, but we did it anyway. Crispy chicken from Taco Bell, a brand new classic. You're welcome.
Okay, Marilyn, can we talk about the contractual structure? Because I'm interested in this. Is because you use Liz and Gina's company as a partner. Does the actual lease itself is that your responsibility, and then they're just responsible for property management, or do all of the contractual relationships go through the brokerage?
It's through the brokerage.
Okay.
Yeah. The only thing that let me tell you, it's a big relief because of the fact, especially because we came from medical issues, and then with Tony's passing, I really, even during the storm, Frances was there right away. She was in contact with me, so it's a peace of mind. Let me tell you, I do have a brother-in-law and sister who maintains the yard, but that's another blessing. But for the most part, anything, the property manager takes care of it. I really don't.
The good part is the bottom line is Marilyn will make the decision. Do I want this
Yes.
tenant or not? We do the paperwork, we do the processing, but bottom line, Marilyn has to approve. The landlord has to approve. Okay, I accept that tenant. Or yes, I want to put in a new air conditioner. Or no, blah blah blah. I mean, every step of the way, they are involved in terms of the expenses and approving the process. We cannot, and I just want to point out that whenever we do repairs, our property managers will look at any quotes that they receive, and if they won't pay for it out of themselves, then why would they let their landlords pay for this quote? So they're really astute in negotiating repair work, and they're familiar with different types of work. So we all work in favor of the landlord as if it were our property. I mean, if I won't pay for it, why would we let Marilyn pay for it?
Sure.
So, but again, bottom line is they have the final say. They have the approval process.
Okay, Marilyn.
It's a true partnership, Jason, and Liz is very right. A plumbing issue, I'm in the picture, and several quotes have been given, so it is a true partnership. So it gives you the peace of mind that not only is the property manager working for you in your interest, but also for the benefit of all. It's a win-win. You can't go wrong.
Understood. Okay, here's what if, because you shared with us earlier that you have in the past directly managed commercial property, right? So you obviously know the space. Say you have a tenant who's renting your property right now, and they're military who gets they have a new duty station, the lease is up or something like that. That old tenant is out, a new one's coming in. Being away from Guam and everything, how do you vet a potential new tenant? Because I mean, is Zoom sufficient for that, or how do you actually go through that process?
I would I was in Guam when that happened, but I would never do it on my own. I would solicit the help of a property manager.
Okay.
A property manager definitely would have to be in the picture.
Gina, I didn't know that was something that property managers can do too. They actually kind of like qualify the character of a tenant.
In our office, Jason, the way it works is I am Marilyn's listing agent. So it is my responsibility to go out there and find her a tenant that she is willing to work with. And so I vet the tenant. I do all of that, and then when Marilyn says, you know what, I think you've answered all the questions I need, I'm comfortable with this tenant, then we move that lease over to the property manager. Okay, the owner's willing to sign off on this. I normally get all the signatures done, and then I turn it over to the property manager. I hand it over to her, and with the instructions that the house has to be ready on this date, this is what we need done. The property manager will then take over enforcing the lease, meeting with the tenant, moving the tenant in, doing the inspection, getting everything prepared. And I just, so the benefit that Marilyn has is she has eyes and ears ×2.
That's right.
Because I'm the agent that works with her as an owner. Liz has her own team of owners that she works with. And I say ×2 because she's got her property manager's eyes and ears open. She's got my eyes and ears open. And so like after the typhoon, Frances was there taking photos, and then I'm right after her taking photos and sending it over to Marilyn. So yeah, I mean, she has, we are in her place because we know she's not on Guam. And we don't want her worrying, having headaches. That's always my instructions to the property managers for the accounts that I have. I don't want my owners to have headaches. And I'm part of the team, and just like Liz is part of her management team, the agents are part of the team, and we make sure that the owners don't have headaches because we're promoting the idea that we love our landlords. We want you to continue to be landlords and take care of the people.
And again, Marilyn, that's still your house. Like
absolutely.
Yeah, some people may want to go on work sabbatical. Again, I may be cast in a Hollywood movie and I'm gone for like 18 months because I want to go be a star, but like that would ever happen.
At the end of the day, it's yours. The ultimate responsibility is yours. The maintenance is yours. But like Gina said, and like Liz says, you've got somebody always there protecting your interests.
And now we've come full circle because we literally started this segment talking about, like, if you're a Guamanian, you're a Guamanian forever, and your literal equity and your vested interest in our island persists. And I think that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, really. And that's really what you wanted. That's the goal, to continue to promote and let it grow.
Yeah,
and
that is still the American dream, to own real estate.
really,
Yeah.
that I mean, I'm watching KUAM almost every day. I know what goes on.
Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you.
And really, I'm actually in tune with Guam Post, and the Daily Post is Pacific Daily News. So
yep, my friends over there.
That's why I'm I may be here physically, but mentally I'm there.
There you go. Yeah, and again, your heart is on Guam and everything. And I think it's
Absolutely.
important. It's important that people there are options. And again, Liz and Gina, we talk about this all the time on the show, week after week, and we'll never get tired of saying it. There are options if you want to leverage, the magic that really is the real estate industry to, not only, get the best bang for your buck and get maximum value for your investment, or, depending on what side of the transaction you are, but you still can have a connection to the island that you love so much.
And you want the island to grow. You want to promote. You want its beauty, but you also don't want to gouge.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, here's a final question, right? I don't know anybody like this, but say, because Marilyn, there are a huge number of Chamorros that have relocated, for whatever reason, to Arizona, right? Are there any, Liz and Gina, any college age kids that say, like, they've got property that has been left to them and everything like that, but they want to be landlords when they're 19 to 23, and they do that, and they start building their nest egg so that when they're done with their university years and everything like that, they've got something stable right here at home.
Well, we've had some kids who come home, but in terms of them already amassing a fortune in terms of a home, it's a possibility a few of them do have something. But we always, like my granddaughter, she graduated from ASU with her bachelor's. She's finishing off her master's, and she's going to go back to walk. But she lives on Guam now, and when she's done, she's coming home.
Oh yeah. I'm at a heartbeat. If anybody offered me if I didn't have any family here and says you're going home, I'd be on that first flight.
Yep. Or hey, let's make our sales pitch right now too. And we started out talking about the military, Gina. We really appreciate our friends in the military. First of all, thank you guys for all of your service. Everybody from airman all the way up to general in every branch of service. We really appreciate you for what you do. If you love Guam and you have enjoyed this as your duty station and you still want a connection, you can be a landlord. If you have property here, or you like, when you get reassigned, you may be in Europe and everything, you can still have a tenant on Guam, right?
We actually have military owners that are renting the property that they purchased. So that's already in place. We've got quite a number of them.
There's an industry right there in and of itself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. If I recall, I thought the homes that were being built up in northern Guam, Ipapa Estates, or in that area, was strictly for military investors, potential military investors. And I'm glad to hear that, Liz, that did happen.
Hey, well, Marilyn, you're talking to a boy who grew up in Ipapawa State. So, you know, like I was on the original property, and Paradise Estates behind us. That's predominantly military right now, but that is a thriving community.
Really?
Yeah. So that's my neighborhood.
Yeah. No, almost bought in that property too, till I built in Barragata.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, Marilyn, we thank you for the time, and we wish you, you know, like holiday blessings and, you know, like, and the very best and everything. Your insight has been so helpful, and, you know, we wish you and your family like a most joyous holiday season.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to all of you.
Merry Christmas. And to all of the tenants and the landlords, Merry Christmas to all of you too.
Yeah.
You guys are part of this
Merry
ecosystem
Christmas,
as well.
Guam. I miss Guam so much. Let me tell you. Very, very much.
All right. Have a wonderful holiday season.
You too. Take care. Bye.
House to Home, presented by Remax Diamond Realty.
Guam's auto appearance specialist, Elegant Reflections, has been providing the automotive industry with professional detailing and car care products at its highest quality, from complete detailing, full interior detailing, exterior detailing, headlamp restoration, hand washing, seat and carpet shampoo, engine degreasing, undercarriage cleaning, paint sealant, fabric protection, paint oxidation removal, and so much more. Visit us at our new location. Call 646-5555 for an appointment. Elegant Reflections, Guam's auto appearance specialist, over 20 years of experience.
Go on a journey to discover true health and wellness. At the Medical City, we bring you expert care, cutting-edge treatments, and personalized wellness programs. From wellness checkups to relaxation retreats, nurture your well-being in a place of healing. Explore the Philippines. Experience the Medical City.
Weekly Renewal is brought to you by Calvo's Select Care.
Half a day, I'm Claire Calvo bringing you your weekly renewal. Today I'm so happy to have Mr. Robert Celestial with us. He is the founder of PARS, Pacific Association Radiation Survivors. Welcome. Thank you for coming back onto the show.
Thanks for having me, Claire.
It's been about a year, I think, since...
About a year.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we were just talking earlier about your incredible journey. And as we step into December, you know, this is a month of, most of us are thinking about the holidays. And for many, it could be a very joyful time. And for others, it could feel a little overwhelming and probably not as joyful. You know, for those who are dealing with grief or any kind of illness or whatnot, or maybe even just being alone. And when I think of you, I just feel like you bring so much hope. I mean, first of all, with everything that you started with PARS, but also your own personal medical journey. So first, for those, I'm pretty sure everybody has heard of you, but for those who haven't, can you share a little bit of, first of all, your history and how you started PARS, like what exactly inspired you? And then we can move on to your own personal journey.
Well, first of all, I'm retired from the U.S. Army. I worked in the Marshall Islands cleaning up the nuclear waste, and I got sick. So I found myself at Woteri Medical Center. And then over the years, the military gave me a full medical retirement. And in 1998, I decided to do a little bit of research what happened to me and my comrades. And I found out that Guam was affected, and not only affected, but I reported it to our government that our people of Guam were exposed to nuclear fallout. And
this was back in
2001.
2001.
So Dr. Perez, Dr. Youngberg and I went up to the cancer group up at the airport, and we asked and we formed the Pacific Association for Radiation Survivors for cancer survivors, because we had a tremendous amount of cancers, and they had a program to compensate those who were exposed to nuclear fallout. So we formed the Pacific Association of Radiation Survivors, PARS, and over the years, actually 24 years, and going back and forth to Congress and working and, you know, losing a lot of our members and gaining new members because of their diseases and all their going back and forth from the States for treatment and back and forth.
Right.
But for me, I don't have cancer, and I never had cancer. What I had was other diseases like bone disease, liver disease, skin disease. These are the things that affected me over the years and almost passed away several times. And so just recently, we were talking earlier, yes, in 2023, when I came back from Washington, D.C., they did a kidney biopsy up here at they admitted me at Naval Hospital, and what happened was they had to plug up my arteries in my kidney because it leaked. And so I was in the hospital and I had to go through dialysis. And I tell you what, dialysis is no fun for those that are going through it. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you go treatment. And I was on dialysis for 5.5 months. And then Dr. Safa decided to take me off dialysis. And I said, sure, let's try it. And by the grace of God, I've been off dialysis for 1.5 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
What do you attribute to, aside from, did you alter your lifestyle, like your diet or fitness? What do you subscribe to help to keep you on the physical
I truly believe, I went on WhatsApp and everywhere and I asked the whole world to pray for me. Seriously, I did, and everyone in the States, everyone here in my group prayed for me, and I truly believe that it's the grace of God that I'm still alive. I still eat the same things I eat. However, I do exercise every day. Not as strenuous as you.
Well, what do you do?
What do I do?
Walking.
I have a 2-acre farm, and I have goats and ducks and chickens and about 400 fruit trees. So I have to take care of those things.
That is awesome.
Right.
That's functional. That's probably even more strenuous than being inside and working out on machines.
I have to wake up early, I have to feed the animals, it's a routine. And I don't look at it as exercise, but my wife says, that's a lot of exercise.
You're outside working with the earth. I'm
Right.
sure that is healing on so many levels.
It is, and then I have a lot of fruits like papayas and all kinds of different stuff.
Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next week for part 2 of the series.
Weekly Renewal is brought to you by Calvo Select Care.
This holiday season, doctors say it's a good idea to talk with your teenagers about healthy eating. A new poll from the University of Michigan finds 1/3 of parents offer general advice, such as eat in moderation. But specific tips could be more helpful, like decide in advance what to eat, choose low-calorie foods, and get more exercise. Nearly 1/3 of parents say their child eats out of boredom, and about 1 in 10 eat when stressed. The Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP, is the nation's largest food purchasing assistance program. Now, new research published in JAMA found if all states matched the most generous state's policy, it would keep 6.5 million Americans from food insecurity, compared to if all states matched the most restrictive policy. Food insecurity is rising in the U.S. and is linked to poor health. And people